Hey everybody. I've been running this YouTube channel for about a year and a half now, doing mostly DIY YouTube projects about woodworking and just the stuff around the house. If I'm being honest, I started this channel with some selfish ambitions of, wanting to make a little bit of money on the side, doing something fun. But I have tried to share my faith along the way too. But after the horrible events involving Charlie Kirk this week, I really feel like God is calling me to do something different. I've been feeling this way for several months now, but have just really been stuck in the indecision of everything, not being able to pick a direction that I wanted this channel to go. But I can't sit around ignoring that any longer. Until this week, I didn't even realize how much of an impact Charlie had had on my life. He was first and foremost a Christian, and I always admired how he shared his faith with everyone he was coming into contact with. It didn't matter who you were, Charlie was going to tell you about Jesus. And he would go and meet people on their turf, at their schools, where they were going, where they were living their daily lives. And honestly, it's a lot like how Jesus modeled his ministry, where he would go into the homes of sinners and was criticized for that. It's interesting too to see how Charlie's message was evolving over the years, from where he started just talking about political things to towards the end of his life here, he was getting a lot more questions from men about how to be good men, how to be good fathers, how to provide for your family. Just the influence he was having in young people's lives was incredible. He inspired a whole generation of men and women to be people of faith, to love their country, to love God, to make families, to just live the American dream. I didn't know Charlie personally, but I felt like I lost a friend that day. He was a great example of how God can use individuals to make a change in this world. And the change you make isn't always going to be changing the direction of a country like Charlie was doing. But I can change somebody's life. I can change a young man's life at my church. I can change the people's lives that I come into contact with every single day. And those small changes multiplied by hundreds or thousands or even millions of people are what really add up in the end of the day to make a change for this country, to make a change for this world. Never discount the small impacts you can make on a single day. I'm not sure who this quote's attributed to, but it says, "We overestimate what we can do in a year, but we underestimate what we can do in a decade." My wife and I have been going through the 75 Hard Challenge just these past 2 months here. And honestly, that really feels like it holds true just from that program. Just doing the right things every single day and building those habits and making a small change today, making a better choice today, just leads to more and more impact and a compounding effect over time. And that was just in 2 months. I can't imagine the effects of 10 years of being committed to something, being dedicated to learning, to growing in that, just being the best you can be. So for me, I'm called to share the message of Christ in this world in all that I do. We live in a broken world that's full of sin and hate. In John 15:18 through 19, it says, "The world hates you. Know that it has hated me before it has hated you. If you were of the world would love you as its own. But because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you." Friends, if you're a Christian, you're not of this world. Our home is in heaven. Our home is not here. But we are called to be a light to this world in all that we do. Recently, my wife and I developed a family mission statement. Alongside that, we picked a family verse, and the one we went with was Colossians 3:17. And that says, "In all that you do, in word or deed, do everything for the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him." I want to live that verse out daily. I want everything that I do to be infused with Jesus and the love that he's shared with me, and I share that love with other people. For a long time, I've just been silent about my faith, about what I believe. I just let, other people, other rock stars like Charlie Kirk handle. He'll tell people about Jesus. He'll tell people how the Bible affects the world. I can't sit back any longer. So the channel's still here, but it's going to look a lot different moving forward. And my hope and prayer is that it looks a lot more like Jesus. Thank you, Charlie, for changing the world, for changing this country, for changing me. Rest in peace, brother. We'll see you in heaven.